Welcome to Traditional Scrapbooking at the Crop and Scrap Designs classroom.
Tissue paper.
It should be heavy in weight. Make sure that it's pretty. Say pretty paper, Megan.
Tissue paper.
It can be a cardstock solid or patterned paper, whichever you may choose, whichever may look good with the pictures that you're going to use. I have to thank Megan Ray for her help. Thank you, Megan Ray. The next thing we're going to move on to is our photos. They must also be color coordinated. It will make them pop off the page and look like they go together. We are also going to mat our pictures. Those mattings need to also be color coded. We're going to talk about arranging these photos, but first of all I want to go back a little bit and tell you that it is really easy to cut the paper for the matting. I forgot to mention that. You just need a good paper cutter. We will have some of those paper cutters on sale soon on the website. They're really good for measuring accuracy. You always want to make sure that your mats are a little bit bigger than your picture. I have to say, in arranging our photos, it makes it really amazing when you layer them, especially if you have a lot of photos. Layering really makes them pop off the page, and it really helps in telling our story. On that note, we're going to learn how to tell our story. The first thing we would need to do is to make a title for our page. I cheated a little bit with my title. It was a cute little saying that came on a sticker that I put on top of some cardstock to make it pop and look really cute. But you can use all kinds of different things to make a title for your page. Now we're going to transition into placing our title on the page. You can get creative with it, move it around. Most people put it at the top of the page, but like I said, get creative with it. Okay, so I didn't get creative with it. I put it at the top of the page, but it looks good, and now we're going to move on to our embellishments. Flowers are beautiful embellishments, and you can layer them, add brads to them, and you can also make them customized to fit whatever colors you're using on your page. This is my flower. I used a deep purple brad. I think it came out pretty. Now let's talk about adding a tag to our page. You can purchase tags or create them. You can use them to embellish your pages and to journal your pages. If your tag doesn't already have a hole, use a hole punch. And then we're going to dress up our tag. We're going to add some pretty fibers and or maybe some ribbon. Make sure the ribbon is color coordinating to go with your page. And here's one of my tags. I love using ribbon. You can place your tag anywhere on the page. I like to use it for journaling, so I like to make a little pocket for it. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add an adhesive to the bottom and both sides of one of our photos. Watch this effect. It makes a pocket for our tag while still being able to see how pretty our tag is. Now we can pick some pretty gel pens or whatever kind of ink you'd like to use to journal your tag. Remember to document your date and the time that it happened, things that are important, so that when you look back you'll be able to remember just exactly what was going on at that time. Make it fun, make it exciting. I want to share a product with you called Zots. It's a fun adhesive product that makes adding chipboard and heavy things especially to your page very easy and very workable. This is a chipboard accent that I made. I added a flower and a brad. I love flowers, love brads. Painted the chipboard to match the colors that I was using on the page. And it just made it fun and just really added to my page. There's amazing things you can do with chipboard. Moving on to techniques, I want to talk about inking. Inking is very fun. Inking can really add dimension to all of your pages and anything that you've embellished on your page with paper. And it's really easy. You just take it and run it down the sides of your ink pad, being careful not to smear or smudge the ink all over. However, if you do get some on there, it really makes it look distressed and can really add character to your page. So don't get stressed out. If you have some baby wipes, keep them laying around while you're working with them. It really takes the ink off and keeps you from having it everywhere. Store these ink pads need to be stored upside down when you're done using them. It really does help in keeping the ink moist. That's just an extra little tip there that I've learned along the way. Inking is a technique that does take time, but it is so worthwhile. It gives your page so much character and so much dimension, and it's very easy to do. Just try it, you'll like it. And now for our finished product. I think it came out beautiful. Megan Ray is just as beautiful as she usually is. And I am going to review for you. Step 1, choose your paper. That's so important. Step 2, choose and mat your photos, also important. Step 3, arrange your photos the way you think they're going to look good on the page. Step 4, create and arrange your title. And step 5, embellish your layout with journal tag, flowers, brads, decorated chipboard, all the things that we've shown you. And step 6, use techniques such as inking and creating those pockets for your special journal tags. Step 7, place your layout in a clear pocket protector and place it in your album, ready for storytelling. This is such a fun thing to do. Please visit us at cropandscrapdesigns.com. Thank you for coming to our classroom today. Class dismissed.